get everything set up here. And then... All right. Looks like we're in. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good, doing good. So what's the plan?
Well, the boys in Australia can't connect.
Huh.
They're having some very odd issues.
Huh. That's weird.
So we can, yeah, and if you'll notice, the server's even more dead than it normally is. There's some weird issues going on right now.
Huh. It must be something they must be trying to fix something or trying to do something with the...
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, the update comes out on the 9th. They're going to try and compete with Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I saw that like this morning. I checked the tweet. I'm like,
I think it's a mistake, but...
yeah, no, I think it's a big mistake, but I'm just like, you realize that for the beginning part of that whole thing, I mean, it's going to be dead. It's going to be really dead.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is say, hey, look, we're coming with a more complete game on the PC.
Yep.
And so they're assuming they're not going to lose that many. But I think it was silly.
Yeah.
Especially when, had they waited 1 week, there would be zero competition.
Yeah. Yeah, quite literally, like, and everybody would be just on that hype of, I want to play something like it. Like, I like, once you've like played it for like Monster Hunter for 4 days, you're like, I need to get my fix again. Like,
yeah, I mean, I know that Desperate, or not the Desperate, that Monster Hunter open beta is not coming out with a lot of content.
right.
So they could be hoping to capitalize on that, but I just don't get it, man.
Yeah. So, you want to do some more Nezaga then?
We might as well, man. I got to get my gear up because I'm too weak for Shroud and I'm too weak for the
Rezakiri?
Yeah, Rezakiri. So
no
point
problem.
in me trying to run anything like that. And as much as I want to run Hellions to get my Hellion blades higher, I'm just resetting my armor.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm resetting my armor settings by going Hellion. So might as well just farm the one that I'm closer to getting anyway. Although I need the shiny nubbins for my my helmet.
And that would mean Pangars.
Okay. Well, let's run a single Pangy since it's a normal drop then.
All right, well, let me change gear then real quick.
Because they're ice, right? So they should take more damage to fire.
Right. I think you have to hit the head though, in order to get that break you want though.
All right, so we're gonna go for head breaks then.
Yep. I'm gonna just change my armor to my shroud stuff, and then hopefully That'll be good enough. Let me check this loadout. Yeah, that should be good enough. Yep. Alright. Alright, well, let's load up then.
Hold on, let me put on some stuff that's not giving me negative 130.
Okay, no problem.
He's acting up again. It's changing. I'd wager there's a pretty big storm over the horizon.
Hey, Craig is on.
Alright, now I'm no longer taking negative damage to frost. Let's do it.
Alright, let's load it up. Let's get some... Let's go break some... let's break his face.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna break that face. Yeah, break the face.
Come here, boy. You got a pretty mouth. Oh man, no, but I'm really excited for the beta. I actually was talking with the wife, and I'm gonna go to bed early. Well, for me, that's Saturday night, so I can get up at 3 in the morning, so I can get on to it immediately.
What I heard. The open beta's got some awful hours for non-Americans.
My little brother just said, "Yeah, get in there nice and deep, like." Yeah, so apparently the launch for it is going to be in the U.S. is the main time, so that means 3 in the morning for me. But oh well, I get at least 3.5 hours then of playtime. The very beginning, and then I don't know. I'll have to ask Swalsey if he wants to do like a really early morning hunt.
Well, Swalsey, he's taking the whole weekend off. He already got it requested in with his boss.
Yeah, so I'll see if he wants to, because I think it's like 2 in the morning for him then.
Yeah, he'll practically be streaming the whole time. He's already cleared it with the lady. He's taking care of everything.
Yeah. All right, I'm at him.
All right, I'm just a bit behind you here. I am looking forward to this damage update, because right now it really feels like there's not enough difference between the weapons.
Yeah.
Now, do you think with Pengar, we don't want him to get angry?
Yeah, we don't want. Right? We want Hellion to get. We want Hellion to get hella angry, but we don't want this guy to get angry.
So I just gotta use that, my 4th attack then, and keep those.
Damn it.
Alright, well then you focus on the head, and I'll focus on making sure his spine stays.
God damn it. Gonna make me use a pot.
I didn't even know you ran with pots.
Yeah.
That's such an image of your godliness that I had no idea.
This is really... Yeah, I am really surprised that they're releasing the beta like that in the US. Unless it's something like, well, they're releasing the beta based on US times, but I'm wondering if this isn't something for like with Double Cross with only being in Japan. It's kind of like their, I don't know, not revenge, but something nice to do for like North American and their European audience.
Maybe. I mean, who knows how many fucking open betas this thing's gone through? Well,
right.
I mean, you would know if there's been open betas in Japan.
Not that I can remember. Not for Monster Hunter.
I was going to say, who knows how many open betas there's been in Japan, but you're in Japan, you would know.
Right. Man, I'm getting way too greedy. Oh no, it's not that. It's not that it's heal lanterns and nothing else. It's just that people tend to try and use the heal lanterns over everything else. There's also a shield lantern that people use too.
I got my hit. I'm gonna go up and get rid of his little things here. Man, that's a lifesaver against him.
Yeah. There we go. It staggered him. I need to just get one hit and get out is what it is.
I don't understand. I had all of them broken.
Yeah. Oh, he's just Aether Charged now. He isn't, what is it, his super form.
Okay, then I clearly know nothing about what his super form's like.
His super form, it basically, he turns into this giant white demon-looking thing. That is not really something you really want to be up against, because he makes these giant white ice shields that cause like a serious amount of damage.
Okay, then I've literally never had him do that on me then.
There we go.
Man, this guy used to be so scary too. It is kind of funny how like the mobs that were scary or gave you trouble in the past, you're just like, meh.
Man, the first time I went up against Neizaga, man, it made me it made me like not want to get into the fight hardly at all. But the other thing is that like they made the end bosses really OP, like super OP. Like, I noticed that with the newest patch, they kind of made them a little less, what is it? A little less powered. Nope, don't fall off the edge there. That's not the best thing to do. All right, no problem. Yeah. Let me get my iframes there and just let him kind of just roll over the top of me. Like right in the middle of my iframes.
Darn it.
Yeah, good job.
Hit him, but...
Yeah, the monsters do have a lot less telegraph times, Craig. But, or like the higher tier ones. But, I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, it's kind of the same in Monster Hunter as well, so... Got him. There goes another one. Crap.
Darn it. One of the bummers about that Q dodge is you can only do the Q dodge if you can hit something. And so if you're hitting his leg and he lifts up the leg, then you've got nothing to dodge against.
Right. Good job. There we go.
Nice job.
Let's see if we got some of them nubbins.
Young nub.
Nub.
So what will happen is I'm gonna kick it, and then when the young lady's ready, I'm gonna watch a show with her real fast, and I might be on later.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
We'll see when she's ready. Oh, she put on a mud bath. She might be ready.
So, there is a, Craig, there's 3 separate combos you can do in the game with a hammer, if I'm not mistaken. And one of them is a quick combo, the other's a slow combo, and one of them, the slow combo, I can only get the 3 hits in, and then I have to roll out. But the other one I can get the hits in. It's just that trying to get the correct move set in, and it is a little bit extra work, and it doesn't deal as much damage as the slower one does. But if you played Monster Hunter, it works a lot like the gun lance. You have to finish the 4 set and then do the blast at the very end there, and that'll unload everything. So
My wife says hello, by the way.
Oh, tell her I said hi.
And he says hi, and she's going on about how she doesn't understand how we're not Facebook friends, and how I don't know what you look like. And I'm like, well, that's just how gamers do it. It's the way of the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would put my camera up or anything or something, but I got students.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That ain't my business.
Yeah. I mean, the last thing I need is students going home and telling mommy and daddy, "Hey, look, my teacher was on."
My teacher's on the internet, and some dude he was playing with said, "Fuck Jesus."
Yeah. yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that wouldn't be as bad in Japan as it would be in Korea. Because
Yeah, it would be a big deal here.
that would be a really big deal in Korea, if I'm not mistaken. Because a large portion of Korea is Christian, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it?
A ton of them are.
Yeah.
My armor thing is broken. My crafting is broken. I can't select anything.
I wonder.
Got it.
You got it? Okay.
But no, it's just so a long time ago I used to play Counter-Strike, and me and the OG fam, we decided that we would do a camp out one day. And we were in our early 20s, and so we got people to do a camp out. We had people fly from all over the western part of the US and Canada, and we ended up, you know, doing an actual camp out with all these nerdy guys. And one of my friends was flying in from Canada, or into Canada, excuse me, and I had to pick him up at this little airport, and I realized that I had no idea what he looked like.
Right.
And so I just got a piece of cardboard and I wrote his gamer handle, which was Freak, and I just stood near the exit gate and I just held up a sign that said Freak.
Right.
And everybody was like, what is this dude doing?
It's awesome.
All right, well, with that one upgrade,
Yeah.
with that one nubbin, it took my helmet from, let's see here, from tier 2 to now tier 7. So
Okay.
if I can get a spiny leather, which is an easy peasy drop to get, we're
Yep.
good.
A spined leather.
Yeah, is it spine leather or spiny something like that? Spiny leather.
Where do you
So
get
it
that?
says common drop from the head of various behemoths. So I'm assuming Zaga will drop it.
From the head? All right. Well, we can go and.
And then I still need the tail brake, the rare tail brake.
Okay. Well, we can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, might as well. And then I need unfathomable hide, which are easy to get anyway.
Yeah, because that's a body drop, isn't it?
Awesome, man. Let me get gear on that is back to Zaga friendly.
Well, or Zaga unfriendly.
Yes, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, Craig is saying he's having a hard time with Shrike and Scrave beaks. I kid you not, the hitbox on those are super, super small.
Give it up. Move on to the next one. You'll have better gear before you can find that stuff.
Quite literally, just move on. Tell me when you're ready to go.
One more check my stuff. Good to go.
All right. Yeah, I won't lie to you. I didn't. When I got to Nezaga, which is closer to endgame, was around the first time I was able to actually get a chipped beak. That was the first chipped beak I got from the Shrike. So.
Oh, and that's really nice. Because of my, finally, I now have Fortress Aspect on all 4 pieces.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's taken forever.
So, Craig, what you need to do is you can't hit the head on the side. If you hit the head on the side, you're going to hit the wing hitbox. And it's going to do a break on the wing, so you have to hit the Scrave or the Shrike directly in the face while it's facing forward and do a break twice that way in order to get it.
You need to have one person trip it and the other person hit.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need to stagger your 2 people, like one person doing the booping and the other person doing the snooting.
It's the young boop and the snoot.
Yep. need a boop boop whacker or a boop smacker and a snoot whacker. You can't get more than one break without killing the Shrike. How far into the game are you?
Yeah, because if you're killing it that easy, then you need to move on, like, now.
You either need to move on or you need to scale down whatever weapon you're using. And is it a rogue Shrike or is it a Shrike? He said he's at Embermane, so what you need to do is you need to go for so then you have done the regular Shrike. So what you need to do is either scale down your weapons to get those breaks, or you need to just move on. I would honestly say just move on, because Embermane is going to be your main go-to armor as you progress further. But if you can get it before the reset, I'd get it before the reset.
On my way, I'm a little far out, so fair.
Yep. All right.
The hunger spec is the thing that gives you lifesteal, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay.
Definitely gonna play as Kratos, Ethan says.
As Kratos?
Kratos from God of War?
Yeah. With the I love it, man.
Yeah.
I did get a generic head break already, by the way.
Okay, cool. I broke the tail once already. I haven't, like, it has a double break aspect to it, but, like, next one will cut it off.
Oh, he hit me. Oh, dang it.
No problem.
That was annoying.
What was that? Yay. Yeah, Ethan said he's beaten every, what is it, God of War game on console.
I did not like them, actually.
Yeah,
they were my type of game.
Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, he said he's half tempted to get the PlayStation 4 just for the new God of War.
Well, they're doing that like kind of hyper-realistic interpretation, right?
Yeah. Like it shows him with his son.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't stagger me anymore. This is the best day ever.
There we go. He doesn't stagger you anymore.
Yeah, I just hit his threshold.
Oh yeah, and he said that the new one is supposed to be open world, so it's going to be God of War meets like Skyrim.
Over by spawn.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be there in a second. So that might actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, there was never anything that I could truly find faulty with the game that I wouldn't play it for any reason. It was only the just the hack and slash part of it. With,
oh, okay.
It was too much hack and slash, not enough RPG for me.
What I'm really waiting for is Red Dead Redemption 2.
See, I never got to play the first one, but it looks cool.
It is awesome. Because I had it for PlayStation 3, but that was like one of my favorite games to play. Yeah. Come on. Well, that one I definitely felt. And that one too. What is this whiffing? Like, literally... some of my stuff is literally, like, touching its head, and it's still telling me that I'm missing.
Nice job.
No problem. Awesome. So when are you going to be hopping off to do the movie thing?
I'm waiting on the little lady here who's just putzing and staring at me with a little mask on.
Little mask?
Yeah, she's got herself a little mud mask she's wearing.
Ah.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off over to this one and watch it with her for a bit.
Alright, not a problem. I'm going to go AFK, so I will talk to you later.
Take it easy.
Yep. Bye-bye. So, Ethan, the remake for Final Fantasy VII, do you know if it's going to be like Final Fantasy, what was it, 15?
I think it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump in on that. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be using a similar style.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really awesome, actually. I'm now tempted to get Final Fantasy 15 and just to try it out, but the only thing is that so I have to, in order for me to like register my PlayStation, I have to use my Japanese address, but that puts me in the Japanese region. But I don't know if I can play the games in English, and it's really hard to.
I think you'd be fine. I don't think the games are region locked.
Okay, because that was the one thing that I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Monster Hunter because I've been playing Monster Hunter in Japanese since Tri-G, so I mean I already know everything.
I bought, so I have a US PlayStation that I brought. I hooked it up to the internet, I updated my games, updated everything, bought a copy of Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
And had somebody bring it to me, and I still had no issues playing it.
Okay. Cool, because I'm really looking forward to playing that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about it. And Final Fantasy 15, for the first half, is one of my favorite games I've played in a long time.
Yeah.
The second half fell a little short for me, but the first half was really well done.
Okay. Was it kind of like one of those things like they had a really good story going and then they had to do like a what is it? They had to like finish it up quickly or something?
No, the characters had great chemistry. Everything that was good about the game, the enemies were pretty generic. The main plot was nothing that was unique beyond, at least for Final Fantasy, let alone any RPG game.
Right.
And so what it had going for it was these 4 characters that for half the game you spent 100% time with. It was always about them. They were doing something. They had conversations. And once you move past that into kind of like the generic plot, that's when the game struggled because it stopped focusing on what was good about it and went into generic.
Right.
Much like this game, and I would even argue much more so, the sense of scale on some of the enemies is intense.
Right.
Some of my favorite fights are all non-storyline fights that were hunts outside, that were unique encounters that had nothing to do with storyline. Yeah, I mean, some of my favorite parts of the game is just putting it on autopilot and listening to the random chatter. I mean, it's really well done. They put a lot of work into making sure these characters worked together on a chemical level, and it shows.
Yeah.
It's just once you move beyond that, that's when the game suffers.
Yeah, I mean, like, from what one of my friends played it, and he was trying to kind of describe it to me. And what he was saying to me was that it was kind of like it was a, like, basically 4 guys that went on a spring break to hunt monsters.
No, it's a super gay road trip.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful as that.
Yeah.
And I think even the game recognized it. So no spoilers, but basically at the end of the game, and story-wise I won't say nothing, but at the end of the game it allows you to go back to the strongest point in the game and play from there.
Yeah. Okay.
And you really appreciate it because by the end of the game, in typical Final Fantasy JRPG sadness, it's miserable.
Yeah.
And you just miss kind of the lighthearted character development aspect of the game.
Right. It goes from being lighthearted and happy to like super serious and almost dry.
It's straight emo. Anyway, I'll be right back in about an hour.
Okay, sounds good. I will probably be on in an hour. But
Alright, man.
just hit me
See you then.
hit me back up on Discord. If I'm still in the Discord, then just hit me back up.
Okay, bye.
Yep, bye. You beat the game at level 55? Awesome.
Won't last long without learning the basics. Borrowed sword and a shiny breastplate. Not the slayer.
So, let's see here. Who is in town?
Just me? Are there more would-be slayers flocking to rampage than ever? Cat's got her work cut out for her.
I guess not. Is it just me? Yep. Let's see if I could find someone here. Actually, I'm just gonna hop over to the US server while we're waiting. Might as well. Because for some reason, some of the guys I play with that are in Australia are having a hard time logging on right now. So let's just see how this works going over to the US server instead. Hey, Craig, I mean, I was connecting to Australia from Japan, so in all honesty, it is almost the same distance from where their servers are, because if I'm not mistaken, their servers are like in British Columbia. So
I've certainly seen better. Definitely worse.
oh, when you beat it, only 0.4% of Final Fantasy 15 players had beat the game. Wow, that's awesome. And you guys beat Destiny too before. Wow, that's awesome.
Yes, indeed. That potion comes with a kick. And in the heat of battle,
Point zero
just what a slayer needs.
raid completion. Awesome. Where is everybody? Goodness.
I had a half note for every rookie who thinks they're going to be the next Cats or
What does my banner look like? Well, I got mine from the Dark Harvest, so I can show you real quick here. So it's got the tattered fabric and the pumpkin emblem on it. There were 4 quests you had to complete for the what was it? Dark Harvest. I ended up being able to complete them all. You got the paw print? Awesome.
Some people really should take advice. They really should.
Yeah. I mean, it's rare because you could only get it within like the 7 days of the actual event. So if you weren't in the event, you couldn't get the fabric or the pumpkin for it. So. Yep, I keep the pumpkin, the banner, I keep the fabric, I keep the flare, and I also keep the undead pop-up thing. No, you're not going to lose your paw print. They said in the forums that you won't lose anything that you've gotten thus far. This is a problem I had before I was playing with that group from Australia. Wait around for people to
Last long without learning the basics.
to have something to do or need something done. Can be a problem.
another batch of new recruits.
I will accept. See what he wants to do. Ethan said that if you give him one that he'll play. That way we can all play together. Okay. Let's take a look here. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Alright, give me 1 second. You're talking on one speakers and I got headphones on.
Okay.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Alright, that's better.
Yep. All right. Let's you said Stormclaw?
Yep, that sounds good.
All right. Cool, cool. I am ready.
I assume you've done this before then?
I am at endgame. I've already killed every monster they've thrown at us so far.
So Stormclaw has a little attack where he puts a little thundercloud on you.
Yep.
Do you know any way to, like, stop that, dodge it, minimize it?
You have to time it almost exactly with your invincibility frame. So what weapon are you running?
Chain blades.
Okay, so you're gonna want to dash. When you'll see a little bit of like a flash before it actually hits. Before that little mini flash, you're gonna want to dash, but you have to time it exactly to get out of it.
Is it just one strike or does it hit multiple times?
3.
God.
It'll be 3 times in succession. So when you see him kind of like jump way out of the way from everybody, that means he's about to do that attack. You need to let your stamina build back up. during that
Yeah,
time.
I've been popping. I'm running a stamina lantern, and so I just been popping that at that time,
Yep. So
and then just like dash like crazy. But yeah, it's I don't like that attack. Ugh.
yeah.
It also doesn't help that my like armor is, I don't know, it's something like minus 80 versus electric. So
Right. Do you know how to fast travel?
no, I've heard about it.
Okay, do you want me to show you how to do it? Go ahead and cancel Finding Hunt, and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to open up the hunt list, okay? And you select the hunt you want to go on. And then what you're going to do, so once you have that little check mark in there, you're going to move the asterisk of your mouse over Find Hunt, but don't press anything. Just make sure the asterisk is over Find Hunt. Then you're going to hold down the right arrow key on your keyboard and hit Enter. There you go.
That's intuitive. That's a very clear functionality right there.
Yeah. See, like everyone said, yeah, it's a bug, it's a bug, it's a bug, and they're talking with like the developers. I'm wondering if the developers didn't put that in place so that they could do like game testing faster.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, how long have you been playing?
I think this is day 3.
Day 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started back in September.
Okay. Are you?
So.
Did you grab a founders pack or?
I got a Slayer's pack.
The RNG. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I got a Slayer's pack. But no, I needed to get my Monster Hunter fix. I'd been playing Double Cross because I live in Japan. So I had been playing Double Cross on my 3DS, or Monster Hunter Double Cross on my 3DS, and kind of ran out of content to play. So I was like, I saw this, I'm like, oh, great.
Nice. Yeah.
So-
No, it's I haven't played Monster Hunter, but I do hear that it's like Monster Hunter Lite. I'm not sure. So for this kiddo, do you like to stay together or stay apart, or I'm just a little more cautious because I don't know the fight as much and I get 2 shots.
It's okay. Well, no, I mean I can carry. That's not a problem. The only thing is that the Embermane armor that you're wearing is gives you negative to.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm asking more like tactics wise. So like he puts up. So the first thing that he does is he puts up his little wall, right?
Yep.
Is that a good thing to keep up because it limits his movement, or is that something that you want to destroy as quickly as you can? Just your
It
personal
depends.
strategy.
If you are in your predicament, I would say be outside the electric fence. If you're in my predicament, I would be inside the electric fence, sort of thing.
To keep his mobility limited.
Yes, I love to keep his mobility limited.
Okay.
But I kind of play a little bit intuitively, so I just kind of take the openings as they come.
Yeah, no, I mean, whenever I was soloing him, I got him, I think about halfway, and he kind of stays on. Like, he doesn't do a lot of his long-range attacks for a pretty good while, but then once he gets charged, that's kind of when you get technical purpose fucked real hard.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much. So we'll be able to get this done. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I mean, one way or another. But I mean, I enjoy the challenge, so
Right.
it's not. Yeah.
All right,
let's go.
I'm gonna jump in.
Okay. Is this a stagger or is this just?
No, it's one of the things that happened with the new patch. Come on, come at me, come at me. Dang it. I almost had that. If you want to break the fence, go right ahead.
I may do that.
Look out. There we go.
I think you just saved my ass there. I think I dodged into that.
No problem. Hey, you're doing pretty good.
I gotta get a little bit of space here. Yeah, he's freaking out about that fence a little. Alright, so charge is off. That's good. God damn it.
Going after you? Yep.
I was popping a pot.
No problem. I'll draw his attention.
Okay, alright. I'm actually out of heals too.
Yeah, no
A
problem.
little bit of
We'll just do Operation Meat Shield.
good with that.
There we go.
Oh, you can melee deflect that? That's neat.
Yep.
What does deflecting that do? Does it do anything?
Yeah, it does damage to him, but it after like the second or third time, it'll actually take and like knock him down.
Okay, that's good to know. I mean, I saw it in a video. He's over here to our right.
Yeah, you can actually boop him like Embermane too.
Whenever he's doing what attack?
Whenever he's doing a running charge at you, if he's doing like the one where he kind of teleports, you can't do it. But if he's doing the regular charge at you, you can boop his snoot.
Interesting. Okay, and is that a headshot or is that a body shot?
That's a headshot. Hold on, just a second. I'll see if I can get to it. I missed it.
I don't have my weapons out, so I couldn't do anything. I need to be on his back legs.
Yeah, I'm streaming right now, so I got a guy in the stream. So he was saying like the reset is for the 8th, and I was like, yeah, I got that this morning in what is it from Twitter when they announced it, or actually it was last night. Technically, it was like last night at like 11. Don't worry.
I'm up.
Okay, don't worry about it, man.
Well, I'd like to, participate a little bit in this fight.
Hey, good, nice break.
Was that a timing thing or was that just damage? Because I wasn't trying to do anything there.
No, I mean, like, if you got his back legs, kind of like I just did right there, that's a stagger. But if you hit his back legs like that, you can actually cause him to knock over.
Just at any time or when?
Yeah, after it's taken enough damage, and especially if you're using a fire weapon.
Yeah.
Okay,
I hate this thing.
it's on me.
Yes, can it transfer?
No, it can't. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, it was on me, so how did it get from me to you, or was it just on both of us?
Might have. It came to you as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I was fighting it with someone else, and I think it may have transferred. Like, whenever I got close to them, I would have to back up because he's too close to the wall for me.
See, that one you can't boop, but the other one
I
you
don't
can.
Like that. But that one's only whenever he's enraged. Yeah.
Right. That wasn't a smart move.
Just got caught in the train a little. Or did you do something to him?
my little brother saying, "You're old man, what do you know about Twitter?" I was like, I don't know much about Twitter. I know you can get news from it. Hey, but I'm not that I'm not that old. I mean, Twitter started right after I've graduated from high school, if I'm not mistaken. There we go.
Hey, nice job, me.
Yep.
I mean, nice job, team. You're welcome for the carry.
Oh no, don't think of it that way. I mean, it's really good to know the content you're going to be like the things you're going to be facing later on. So because with the reset happening in like 3 or 4 days, it's kind of nice to know what you're going to be facing.
Yeah, like, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is just see as many monsters as I can, even though I know that in this particular armor, I'm probably not going to get too much further against a couple of them. Like, I don't think that it's good against Zaga, because that's electric, right?
Yeah. Zaga's electric.
Well, thanks for that.
No problem. What do you need next?
Well, whatever comes next.
If I'm not mistaken, you probably need the 3 Drask, 3 Stormclaw, and then the 2 Rage Tail, 2 Moonreaver, 2 Deadeye.
What are those? So I see that the 222 one gives you a Slayer's license. What is that good for?
Okay, so you need to get a Slayer's license, a Shock's license, and then there's like a Veteran's license or something like that. And those are the 3 licenses you need to progress to the top tier monsters.
Oh, okay. See, heretofore it had just been, slay 1 of each monster. So I wasn't expecting that.
Right, but you need those licenses to go to get to the next tier.
I gotcha.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be Pangar and Firebrand Charog.
What archetype is Pangar?
Is Ice?
Ice, is he like the Shrikes then, or?
No. God, how can I explain it?
The new one?
No, he was one of the original ones that they had. It was that blue one that would roll around.
Like I said, 3 days here.
All right. Well, I mean, like,
but he's not like any monster that I've seen before. Is that right?
Right. He's not. He's not like. Well, what is it? Craig said he's a large Gnasher. Right. He's Gnasher-esque, except for instead of doing that one roll in the air, he actually like rolls on the ground like a wheel.
Okay.
Sometimes. And what is it? His cousin, the Hellion, is more Gnasher-like than anything, because the Hellion does the tail slap just like the Gnasher, and it does the rage just like the Gnasher, but the Pangar is a little bit different. He reminds me a lot of Udagon from the Monster Hunter series, but you had said that you hadn't played Monster Hunter before, so.
Yeah, so that's a little dead end for me.
Yep.
Okay. So are you still wanting to go and do some stuff with me, or did you want to switch off to someone else?
Sure. I'm in about a half hour. I got a buddy of mine hopping back on, and I'm going to switch over to the Australian server, because my ping is almost the same between the 2 servers.
Oh my.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Let's see then.
Well, check your journal and see what you need to do in your journal.
I have about 2,200 quests in here that I haven't finished.
Okay. Sounds about right.
So, let's see. We're looking on main story, Beyond the Frontier. We need Culling the Coals, Shock Doctrine, and the Mighty Will Fall.
Yep. Okay.
So Culling the Coals is 3 Charogs.
Okay.
But that one is, in my opinion, a little easier. So let's check out.
Well, if it's easy for you, we can knock those out right away then.
That's true. Shock. See, I want to do that Stormclaw again, because if we need to progress, we need 3 more Stormclaws.
Yep.
So I'd like to do another Stormclaw, but if you'd rather do something else,
I'm
fine doing any other monsters, honestly.
Whatever you want to do, you let me know.
All right, let's Stormclaw it up again.
Yeah. Let's do it. Do you want any specific breaks from him?
No, I'm not really gonna farm armor, so
Okay.
Like I said, it's a tour bus right now.
It's tour bus?
Here on out.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, load us up, or if anybody else wants to come, you can we can put that in the chat, the city chat. I'll put.
I did the
Oh, don't worry.
quick.
Hey, don't worry.
All right.
It's all good.
I mean, you taught me the trick, and I'm. I gotta use it now.
Right. I really hope it's in the reset as well. I hope they don't get rid of it,
Yeah, we'll see.
because this is really, really handy. And if
You
they
don't happen to have any more information on the cells, do you? On the cell system?
the cell system, like the
Any?
the augment system.
Yeah.
I am guessing here from what I read with the augments on it, it might be a little bit like the Monster Hunter system, where each armor set has a specific number of slots, and inside those slots you can put different augment pieces inside them. And I'm pretty
Are
sure
they
you're gonna.
the same the aspect system?
Yeah,
with all
it's
of this?
well. I mean, like, you know how your armor sets have their own little special aspects.
Yeah.
It's going to be like that, except for you're going to have like these little orbs or whatnot that you need to collect.
I'm wondering if like they're actually gonna keep the aspect system in addition to this. In addition to
They
allowing the
may, or they may just knock it down to one aspect the armor gives you, and then you can customize it the way you want after that. That seems more balanced.
See, that strike armor that you got real early, I love that stuff because it was, I think, literally 10 dodges, and that's pretty ridiculous. But I loved having that. But of course, you can't get that on the later sets, and you need some of the later sets so that you don't get pancaked.
Right. Well, I mean, like with Moonreaver, the one thing that I really liked about Moonreaver was that Moonreaver gave you stamina, which means you got, once you maxed it out, you got to 8% extra speed. So if you wanted to go farming for items, you could do it really fast.
Yeah.
And I am really excited for the Warpike, Greg. I am really excited for that. The only weapon that I'm not really good with is sword, which I should really learn how to use a lot better. But I think the last sword I built was my Embermane one. Nice knockback.
Okay, point blank, that's not fair.
You think that one's not fair? You should see what Hellion does. Hellion is just mean. Just straight mean. It's on you.
Oh, I dodged to him.
Okay. I'll be over there to get you in just a second.
Oh, you know what? I'm out of revive tokens. I did not see that.
No problem. Hold on just a second.
Appreciate it. would love to get to you, but there's a very large wall in between us. It's very scary.
What he doesn't realize is that wall is for him, not for us.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Alright, I'm gonna eat this aid there.
Do it up. Yeah, the hammer I'm using is my Hellion hammer. And
Okay.
I just got it maxed out a couple days ago.
And that's best in slot fire aspect? Or
Yeah.
Fire element.
Yeah. It
Oh,
does.
he's up there to the left. Did you see him?
Yeah, I found him. He's in that center section there.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, he's way far away from that rift. Alright, team, I'm coming.
Army of 2.
What did it have? But yeah, let's go. I don't fully understand the iframes on the chain blades sometimes.
There's basically none. So that is all I can really say. That is the reason why the chain blades has the special Q button, is because there really is no iframes.
Does the Q push? Does that have any iframes on it then, or is that just?
Yeah, it does. It does have some, but you have to time it exactly though. That's the only problem.
Ooh, I locked myself into that. That's another one down.
No problem. There we go. We'll get him this last time. There we
He's
go.
over to our left. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna eat some of the sky juice over here, whatever keeps these rocks floating.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can trip him this time. Nope. I need to,
Okay, didn't know that was targeted at me.
yeah, I need to rethink my, my strategy because my ping is just a little off. So
I think
I
he's
got
at 200 or something.
yeah, it's something like that. Like normally I get that boop, but because of the lag, I was off just by a little bit. There we go.
Oh, nice job, Steve. Alright, so I had an E rank last time. Let's see if we can bump that up to a solid D. Well, I didn't even know there was a K rank.
There's a K rank? What is?
That's what that letter. It's usually like an S++ for me, right? It says
Yeah.
K right now? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I have never seen that.
It wasn't. Mine was S++ too.
You didn't take any damage.
Yeah, after you rezzed me, that was nice. Is S plus plus the highest, or is there like triple plus, or
I think it's S plus plus is the highest.
is that a perfect game, or like can you take damage and still get that if you just smash them real fast?
I think it's all time based more than anything with that S plus plus, because there were we had a funny thing happen. So there's a bunch of us guys. We were all at Endgame, and we were helping this one guy with his Rage Tail Gnasher. Well, it just so happened that the fight that we had gotten into wasn't Rage Tail. We put in Rogue Gnasher.
Oh, nice.
So everyone's got like maxed out weapons. We're going after this Rogue Gnasher, and
Down in 3 seconds flat.
Yeah, like I kid you not, we weren't even in the world for a minute, and this thing was like, it got off one attack without staggering.
Nice. So there's no way to promote people to party leader, is it?
Yeah, there is. So what you do is, are you playing controller or keyboard?
I figured it out.
Okay, cool. And what you want to do? Some more Stormclaw then?
I love me some Stormclaw. You know that.
Okay.
But if you wanted to grab someone else from City Chat and do something of theirs, I'm happy to tag along as well.
Yeah, no problem.
Whatever is good content for you.
Oh, it's not about content. It's about, content. I just like doing the stream here so I can just show people the game, get more people interested in it.
So, on average, how many tries does it take for you to jump on top of the goat over here? That's really the mark of a true slayer.
Yeah, I've done it in one before, but oh, you got it
right there. That is an S plus plus rating, and that's what sets some slayers apart from the rest.
Right. All right. I don't see anybody jumping in on this Stormclaw here. We'll just go do another one.
Sounds good.
I think I got time for one more, and then I'm probably going to have to switch over to the other server. But I'll wait for my buddy to say something first.
Sounds good.
Oh, is it? What happened to my... I did fast travel. Why did you not fast travel? There we go. Would you like to see a Rezakiti or a Shroud? Hello?
Oh, you know what? I didn't have my push to talk on.
Oh, okay.
Can you actually take players who don't have access to those monsters yet?
You should. You should be able to.
I mean, hey, I'm up for anything.
Right, but I definitely can't carry for Shroud or Rezakiti.
Can you solo those?
No,
Like
not yet. Not yet. Like,
what are those? I saw somewhere. Light and dark elements, radiant, umbrant.
Yep, that's Shroud and Rezakiti.
What kind of resistances do those have? Oh, here he is over to our left.
Oh, okay. Well, when you start with the armor for Shroud, it like starts at like 90. Like each piece starts at 90.
90 physical
or like regular resistance. And then they have the umbral and radiant resistance as well. So both of them are basically the same, and they're both weak against each other.
Okay, interesting. swiped by that attack every time. I think I'd learn one day.
Dang it.
But I won't. I will never learn that attack.
Which one's that?
The short charge forward.
Oh, yeah.
This one is not boopable.
That
one is.
That one is boopable.
I dodged it one time. 2 times.
Awesome.
Alright, so what's he doing now? Oh god.
It's me.
See, the cloud was on me as well, but it didn't go off. I don't know what that's about. Oh, okay, ate that one.
Good hit.
Oop, dodged into a wall. I'm shocked, so I can't heal, so I might be needing that tactical resurrect soon.
No problem.
Oh, you know what? I didn't die. That's progress right there.
Yeah, he takes a little bit of getting used to. I mean, even
Honestly,
even for me, it took me some time getting used to it.
honestly, the whenever I was solo, I think it was a little bit easier for me, just because I could keep him in melee range a lot better and not have to worry about some of the nastier things.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm back.
All right, I will be on the right after I finish the Stormclaw fight. I will be on the Australian server.
Oh, you on some other server right now?
Yeah, I'm on the U.S. server.
Ah, okay.
So
Have you seen Stranger Things?
yeah, I've seen Stranger Things. I just haven't seen the 2nd season yet.
No, it's good. I only ask because there's a German series on Netflix right now called Dark, and there's quite a few parallels.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if anybody's seen it yet. It's pretty good.
You know, what is it? I was like, when the kids are taking D&D references, I was like, what? They're talking about a Demogorgon? A Demogorgon?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Like, I was like,
They did a fun job having it in there.
yeah, I used to play my fair share of tabletop D&D, so.
Well, I never even started until 3.0, 3.5, and Pathfinder and all that. So I was pretty late to the game.
Yeah, I did 3.5, 4, or 3.5 and 4 were the ones I did.
I had a lot of fun.
Nice job.
Thanks.
I'll get that bastion one day.
Well, it was nice playing with you, but I'm going to hop over to the Australian server.
Yeah, no, thanks a bunch. I got my rank up to a C from an E, so not bad.
Hey,
Awesome.
progress.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Catch you later. Talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, you said you were playing 3?
Yeah, I played a little bit of 3, but then mostly 3.5, and then the Pathfinder's like kind of extension series.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then some of the kind of like 3.5 extended books that had, you know, different classes and variations.
Right.
You know, and when I played it, it was just me and my best friends playing, so we were always story over rules focused.
Oh, yeah.
Which, in my opinion, is the only way to play.
Right. Right. I mean,
You know, so
it's really for me. It's a little hard to play D&D if it's just like just dungeon delving.
yeah, and that was always the most boring part. You know, I loved epic battles, but I also just loved, you know, story building and world building.
Right.
And in fact, like, some of my favorite times playing is like we had a group of like 8 or 9 of us, and it just seemed like for some reason we couldn't get together for like a month.
Yeah.
And me and my friend hung out all the time, and he was the DM. And we would talk, and, you know, we couldn't play obviously. And I'd be like, hey, we met this guy once. He was like a town guard. Let's roll up a character for him. What is he like? And so then what would happen is for like that month, we would just roll up characters that our party met along the way, and we would play through them and expand our little story through the minor characters that we met.
Your NPCs?
Pretty much. And they ended up becoming more NPC based, but it would be like, so we would do, you know, it was our way of playing without, you know, screwing over the rest of the team.
Right.
And it ended up being a lot of fun, and him and I expanded, you know, basically the group from, you know, the 6 or 7 of us to, you know, 10 or 15. And it came time when like something big happened, and we just started handing out character sheets. Like, okay, you got to take this guy. We got some work to do. This is what he's like. You take this woman. You take this person. And we just had this binder of character sheets that were designed to go with this adventure.
Well, see, that kind of reminds me of like you know, when you're writing. Okay, so Little Green's on his way. So
That's it.
Nice. So I also invited you as well.
Yeah, I was jumping around on a goat and crashed.
Oh, okay. But oh, what I was gonna say was that the abundance of character sheets, a lot of like fantasy writers, especially ones that are like big into D&D, a lot of them actually do that as a way to differentiate certain character backs. Yeah. I actually wrote. I'm writing a novel series, I should say. My first 2 books are published, but I'm still working on my 3rd one, and it's kind of a, I don't know, fantasy post-apocalyptic sort of thing. Post-apocalyptic.
There you go.
Anyway, so the book series, like, I won't lie, with the amount of D&D and stuff that I played, it really helped with making characters, especially after DMing a certain amount of time. So you kind of know like what characters need to, you know, like something that would be good for the players, something that keeps the players interested.
Yep.
And that actually really helped me flesh out characters for my writing. So how do I make a bad guy worse? And worse in the sense of like you want to see what happens next, and how do I make a character not too altruistic?
Yeah, for sure.
Like where you can see like a dark aspect of a supposedly altruistic character.
Oh, Night Beam's in here. He's in Swalcy's Discord.
Okay, cool.
How you doing, Lil Green?
Just woke up now.
All right, cool.
Okay, so can I get a little insight to how your life works?
My life or Desperados?
Your life, Lil
Oh, my
Green.
life?
Because you're like up till like you're like, oh, I just woke up from a nap. It's like 9 in the morning. That's not waking up from a nap. That's you were sleeping.
Yeah, I was sleeping. Yeah. I usually sleep around 8-ish, 9-ish.
Do you work nights?
No, I work daytimes, 8-9-ish, and I just woke up now. So it's like 5 p.m. Or 5 a.m. Sorry. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's a good like 8 hours, right?
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. By the way, I'm in game.
Yep, I'm sending you an invite right now. Where do we want to go? Whose life do we want to mess up?
I don't know. What are you guys in the mood for?
Well, I could always keep gearing up Zaga, but if we want to try a Shroud or a Resi, I could be a dead weight to that.
Do you still need more Hellion gear?
I mean, I could always use it, but it's lower level than my. It's lower tier than my. It's lower tier than my Nezaga. I mean, like it's lower. It's lower level.
Yes, indeed.
What level is the blades you're using? Those are the flame blades, right? Oh no, those are Fury blades.
Those are Hellion
they're
blades.
Hellion blades. Those are
My
fine.
Hellion blades do 400 neutral.
Okay, well we can get you some more Hellion.
And my
Yeah, we
Zaga
need more
blades
Hellion,
are
we get-
okay. Yeah, so my Hellions are level 2. My Hellblades are level 2. My Hellion gear is crap, and then my Zaga
Just-
blades are level 4.
Just do the weapons. I think the weapons enough is good for the burn damage.
Yeah,
All right.
because especially if you're going to do the Shroud, it's really good to have a fire weapon as your primary weapon before you get like a Rezacuti or Shroud weapon.
Yeah, that's what I did for the longest time.
And it's actually really helpful for breaks. So, are we ready to load out?
Do you want to switch to paint guard
Second.
gear?
Those
Oh,
rookies
yeah.
don't last long.
My Pangar gear is crap, so my Zaga gear will be
paint
better
guard
than anything
weapon.
else.
Sorry, paint guard weapon.
Right. You want to? Can you switch to electric?
Yeah, I got my electric blades.
Oh,
All
wait. We're going for legs, so let me go with sword. More.
Okay. Also, January, if it's possible, try not to knock off his flame scales.
Let him power up.
Let him rage. So, are we ready to roll?
Let me just
Got my
check.
weapon.
We killed a Pangar. I want to see if I can gear up my Pangar weapons.
Yeah, we can do paint guards. I need some nubbins anyway.
If we want to do Pangars, we can do that too.
I am completely open to anything. You know, it's all practice to me. So just tell me what I'm wearing.
Yeah, since we're already in Zagas, let's go Hellion first and then paint guard.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, who's here? Yeah, so no, my day usually revolve around waking up early. Sometimes I sleep a little bit earlier, and I wake up at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. And that's when Swazi usually
Yeah.
seems around that time.
You got your.
What do you do for work?
Me, I work as an accountant for Coca-Cola.
Oh wow, that's a fun gig.
Yeah, whatever pays.
Pays the bills, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all right. But
Grabbing a
then,
drink, go back.
work from 8 to I don't know, maybe 3 or 4. depending on the days. Ugh. And then I go home and I don't know. I try to do proper things and then fall asleep. Okay. Oh.
Here we go.
I think Swazi earlier he couldn't get his game to work or something like that.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of our our friends that are actually in Australia couldn't log on.
Yeah.
So
Weird. January, I thought you were from Australia, so I'm guessing you're. No, you're from Korea, so.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay. Ooh, lava pit. You go get him, Desperado. I see things.
Fearless.
Fearless or Dauntless?
All right. It was nice knowing you guys. I'm never coming back. I'm deleting this account. I'm off. In fact, I'm actually retiring from everything.
See you in a couple of days.
I once played my old Counter-Strike server so much that I had my friend ban me off of it because I was just playing too much and I had responsibilities.
Oh, that was a stagger.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't even try to dodge that. That was a slow hit me.
Give me your lovely orbs.
Oh, that's one leg break. Oh, that's a stagger.
Man, he is easy as shit with that tactic.
He's about to leave. Nope. A little bit. Oh, that head.
Damn it. He hit me against the wall.
Damn it. Nice break.
Yep, just in time too. Hopefully we can get another one. He ain't leaving. He's not leaving. Not going anywhere. Nope, 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 nope.
Damn it. Nice try, boys.
That's all good. Come back here, you owe me money.
He owes me his claws. He owes me the claws, man.
You see, I must break you. Break every part, every finger.
That lifesteal changes everything.
Yeah, especially when you are souped out.
Yeah, I bet. It's unbelievable how much less damage you take when you just are able to hit a little bit of a bang.
Oh god. Okay, okay, I respect that. Okay, that's just rude.
Come on, rage.
I'm gonna get it. Oh, there it is.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to my health.
God damn it.
Oh.
Okay, I got me.
You need me to call again, I think. There we go. Wow. He got back up just in time to die.
Yay.
Nice work, boys. We actually probably were pretty close to killing him before he ran away.
Yeah, considering that, don't they get like a 20% or 15% buff, like HP buff, when they run away?
A little bit. Just a little bit, yeah.
Man,
Still too greedy on my part, though.
yeah, I really wonder how I'm going to do having to start back again from zero. You know, having your resistance this high and then fighting something that's like on mid or low tier.
Boys.
Oh, but I got no core, so isn't that the glitch?
Yeah. Unless you have no core when you get back to town.
Then, yeah.
Then that's a bug, because Hellion had that bug a while back too. So if you have no core when you get to town, that means you got nothing.
That's a bummer.
But if you have a core when you get back to town, that means you got something. Also, you got break parts as well.
I got the core, so let's just hope I can break parts.
What's the Storm Chaser again?
Storm Chaser? I think that was what the progression quests were supposed to be originally. So they were just something that a quest you could complete but I think that's what they're using now for those like scout quests.
Okay.
Upgraded. I did get a Scorch Claw.
Loki, the reset hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen on the 8th. And it's supposed to be, I think, at 9 a.m., right?
I have no idea
Standard
time.
I think.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But there's the guarantee to be massive logins, massive crashes, you know.
Yeah.
Every time when there's an update, it's just like, okay, we're going to be down for like another, you know, half a day.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go Pangar, right?
All right,
Yeah.
let me. I'm just checking the gear out, and then I will.
But I'm saying, if you need another Hellion, the tailplate would be nice.
Yeah.
I can run more Hellion. I got nothing against that.
I'm trying to see if I can max out the Fire Hammer. The Dream. I think my hammer is up 5, so it's like 3 more level off.
So what are you running?
Yeah, we can run it. We can run a Hellion one more time. Use it.
Okie dokie.
He was Scotty.
Do you know what level the weapons can get to?
8.
Oh wow, I got a long way to go on my weapons.
Normally they're 8. So
Yeah.
high tier they're 8. I don't know how it is gonna work in the new system. If there's gonna be a level plus the cell system, or is it just gonna be all cell system? So we'll see.
So we're gonna
I think it'll be a combination.
We're going Pangar then, or Hellion.
You already changed. Let's just go Pangar. Yeah, I can use Pangar.
I still need to change mine then. Hold on, I did not change.
Yeah, I'll change it. Awesome. The thing I'm gonna miss most is having my Moon Reaver armor Desperado.
Oh yeah, same here. That is
Movement speed.
movement speed, especially for gathering.
I know.
That extra 8% speed for gathering is nice.
Especially if you can get the speed on your lantern too. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I was moving like the wind. I gathered. God, I think it was 120 lamb grass in like 30 minutes.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah, it was just a dream come true.
Yep.
And yes, I did make a whole bunch of Moonreaver lanterns, trying to see if I could get double speed or something. But no, I got +5 speed, so it was enough.
Right.
I think +5 is the highest anyway. So
Yeah, I think I maxed out the entire Moonreaver armor set. I think I got one lantern, but I didn't check it though.
ooh, it's just it's so good, and it gives you that stamina bonus. It's like ooh,
Right.
dude,
Doesn't
just don't run out.
doesn't Moonreaver also give you like Swift or something like that as well?
Yeah, it makes you move faster.
Yeah.
I am gonna miss that armor very much, and I just recently got it like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
I'm just like, back to square one.
Yeah, but like I was saying, what is it like? My feeling towards this is that we're getting a new game. Like,
Yeah.
there's gonna be the same monsters in it, but kind of like a Dauntless 2.
Pretty much.
So for me, that's just exciting, in that aspect.
We're going for a head break, right, for them nubbins.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Need nubbins. Nubbins are nice.
All right, I think this might be my last one, and then I gotta go.
even though work is 3 hours from now.
Yeah.
Do you have a long commute?
No, not really. The commute from work is like 10, but I have like, you know, paperwork in the morning, trying to see I gotta start getting it out. The usual things. I imagine Desperado's days like that as a teacher, be like, oh, I gotta do lessons plan or something like that. I got it.
No problem.
Barely touched that in time, so. Oh god. I hope they fix that player-and-player collision.
Yeah, that is a real pain, especially for hammer users.
Oh god. Oh, that's the edge of that.
Because I'll be honest, I've had more problems with that than anything else.
I'm stuck in a tree. I am stuck in the tree.
Become the druid. You are not stuck in the tree.
Yeah, I waited for him to get close and I used my Q dodge and it jumped off of him.
Ooh, that was scary. I wasn't sure I was gonna make that in time. Oh, that's one.
Give me your nubbins.
Where's the rope? Oh, I'm gonna fall off. I didn't see the cliff. What happened? Is he just tired?
Yep. Oh, I just launched myself off the edge there.
Yeah,
Yep.
I saw that.
And
And he just ran away and healed.
Healed a little bit. Is he leaving? Oh, nice. Dagger. Got it. Sure you want to do that? Okay. I gotta admit, that burn effect lasts quite a while. No,
Oh,
you saw that, right?
I did, yeah.
I was off the cliff for a little bit.
that was another break, wasn't it?
I think so. But, just to make sure... Hey, we robbed your cousin, so it's your turn.
Hey, your cousin didn't pay up. I guess you have to.
Ooh.
We might even
my
get a
God.
frosty tooth out of this.
character model is messed up. Oh. I thought that was gonna be tough.
That's right.
Oh, that leg looks like it's hurt. Left side.
Nice job, boys.
That was money.
That was a money shot right there. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty, boys. Thanks for good games.
Yeah.
As always, thanks for the games.
And we got what is it? 2 more days? 3 more days?
Yeah,
Today
Friday.
is Tuesday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, like 3 more days.
And my wife's, I mean, I'm busy Saturday afternoon, but my wife is, I've already sent my wife out to go hang out with some friends Saturday night. So
Yep.
that evening I'll be a little busy with this.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to play on Saturday at all because I'm going to be going to bed early to wake up for the
That's right.
for the Monster Hunter World Beta. So I will have to catch you guys when I'm extremely noobish.
No problem. That's okay. I'll be the one to have the carry pants.
Hey.
Alright. Talk to you guys later.
Watch Desperado show up in the borrowed gear and still getting master of the hunt. I just give up on delete every single YouTube video I ever made, and I would have to go back to a career in Sudoku.
Alrighty, I will talk to you guys later, and I'm going to stop my stream right now. So.
Alright.